Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So, back at it. I did a little bit of work last night. Didn't build anything, but I was mostly just cutting down or actually not cutting down, carving out some stone and getting some supplies going. So that way we can kind of hit the ground running for today. Was also messing around to see if I could get immersive portals to work, but no matter what I did, it just refused to work. There's apparently an issue between immersive portals and versions of Sodium and Iris. So I just decided, you know what, screw it, not worth it. It isn't going to contribute enough to the playthrough to be that worthwhile. Aha! Time to piss off an Enderman. Alrighty. Ooh, did I get an Ender Pearl? Yes, I did. Nice. There we go. I could have just used that. Oh well. But yeah, so this whole area here, went ahead and I carved out. I figured this would make a pretty good stone quarry, and just get a whole bunch of stone for today. Meant to do quite a few pickaxes too. Really shouldn't do that, but oh well. What I needed primarily was the stone, so that way we could start working on getting ready for creating the workshop area. At least I hope to. The other thing is starting to work more on the wall here. I need to start pushing that wall out back. And then I had a zombie pigment that had come down here at some point. I don't know if he's still down here. I don't even know how he got out. That was the part that baffled the hell out of me. It's like, how did you get out of the nether? There shouldn't have been a way to do that. But apparently, there was. And apparently, there he was. But he is here no more. Okay, cool. And I have no way up there. So we'll just you right here. Have a grass block. Okay, so what I need is a couple of extra pickaxes. Where did I? Oh, I know where I put it. Right here. I can drop off this and the andesite. Yeah. Get ourselves a couple of these. Alrighty, let's get to work. So the biggest thing that I need to do, well, there's quite a few things I'm going to need to do. First, we're going to need to make it daytime here in just a few. Let's see where we're at with this. Awesome. So, a couple stacks of that. Let's get ourselves some extra stone brick stairs, and then stone brick. And half of that will make it the slabs. There we go. And then I still have a bunch of extra stone being made, so there's that. Yeah. And I still have plenty more cobblestone because never running out of cobblestone. for you. Cool. Can I sleep yet? Let me sleep. Need to make it in the daytime. I'm trying to remember what it was. Uh-oh. Options. I know that there was a key. Shift O? Oh. There's a specific key, or a key bind, so that I can get the options for the mini map. Mini map settings. There we go. Because I actually want this to be on settings. Shape circle. Yeah, there we go. Get a little bit smaller. There we go. That feels better. Yeah, not so big, not so obtrusive. Doesn't look like it's part of the stream itself. All right. Seriously? I guess it isn't nighttime enough. Of course, by the time I walk out here, it will be. All right. So what I need to do is I've tried sleeping. Just, unfortunately, I didn't have the correct DLC for it, so I couldn't sleep correctly. It's terrible. By the way, hey, Kintar, how you doing, buddy? I say that like you're not my brother, but still, have it. Yeah, fair. Well, getting older, and that's the thing, is getting older and being tired all the time is not just like, oh, I'm tired because I work too much and I don't sleep. It's just, in general, you're just tired more. I don't think that's something that most people tell you about. As you get older, they're just like, oh, you'll get older, things will ache, and then you will be tired all the time. Yep, there you go. I actually had, well, I don't know. I don't think it's filled with down. I know it's comfortable though. Now I should be able to make it. Also, hey, Brockstar, how you doing? And now I can sleep. There we go. Oof. Yeah, that feeling I know all too well. One of the things that I used to do, and especially when I was working third shift jobs, is I would, on my lunch break, get like a can of, like an energy drink or a can of cold coffee or just something that had caffeine in it. And I would chug that, just take the whole thing straight back as much as I could. And then take a quick power nap of like 20 minutes. That was usually enough that it would allow my body, would basically trick my body into processing the caffeine at a slower rate and would last a little bit longer. And usually give me more energy. Oh, that was fun. That, and then those Oh, it's because you're stuck up there. But yeah, it just that's how. Well, yeah, he used to do that sometimes too. Let's get more of this. I need all the wood. I'm just gonna clear cut so much of this; it's gonna be ridiculous. Oh, whoops. Oh wow. There we go. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. So much. I will have all the wood. Nice part is I already have a ton of saplings, so I'm not too worried about getting rid of a bunch of these into my composter. Give me the sticks. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff into the composter. The rest I can go ahead and start making charcoal with. That's what half of this is for anyway. There. Should be up to 15. Nice. What are we doing over here? Awesome. Wow, we actually have a decent amount of stone. Throw that in there. That was a waste. Oh well. Oak logs. I need the charcoal more. And there we go. Get rid of my diorite, and gravel, and granite. Don't take it for granted. And should be good. Okay, cool. A lot of this is so that I can actually work on and complete the walls. The only problem with this particular shader pack, too many damn clouds. Grab stones. I need more stone. Awesome. Smooth stone. Equally awesome. I have a lot more smooth stone than I thought I did. And then we'll grab some dirt for filler as I need it. Alright, so we've got stone. We'll grab our smooth stone. Okay. Specifically what I need to work on is... Don't know yet if I'll keep that. But the other part of this equation is that I have that. So what I should do first is figure out where my back wall is. And that is... this wall. This is going to be essentially the back wall of the base. So what I can do here is my stone bricks, which I'm probably going to want more of at some point. Rid of you. And then 3, and then smooth stone. Give me all that delicious dirt. So that there we go. Smooth stone. There. And that will encompass, or at least start to encompass. So this area in here, this is going to be kind of the archway. And what I'm thinking is I could actually archway this. So do something like this up here. And then where's the stairs? 2 lines of dirt. Maybe do something like that. And so when I do the opposite side, it requires that I start carving this out. Drop some around here. Have to break my pickaxe here. There it goes. Another shovel. I do not. But it's not like I'm hurting for materials for a stone shovel, so. Now the only reason why I'm not going full hog right now and completely eradicating all of this, even though I actually probably could and should and will, is that this little section here just makes it easier to get up to the top. There. And clear this out. So last night I was playing a little bit and I was listening to the the album that I usually listen to, or used to listen to all the time when I would play Minecraft. And as I was sitting there listening to it, I kept hearing this click. And if you've ever been in IT, and you've been around computers long enough, this particular click is not one that you want to hear. It's a very specific sound. It is a very terrible sound. But it sounds like one of my 2 external hard drives is starting to have some read or seek errors, which is not outside the realm of possibility, simply because of the fact that I have had them now for quite a long time. They are a little on the old side. No. Another shovel. There we go. It just sucks because it's one more thing that I have to try and replace at some point in time. That's the problem with stuff these days, is spend so much time and money and effort replacing it. Although, at this point in time, nice. That much charcoal in there. Awesome. You're almost done. You don't need all of that. That. Okay. But it is just one more thing. Kind of a pain in the ass. I remember when computers, well, actually, no, computers used to be a lot more expensive comparatively. They used to be kind of on the ridiculous side. Like, if you owned one, it was because either your work needed you to, and they helped pay for it, or you were just had enough money to pay for a computer. Then they got reasonably priced. Then they got really cheap. And now they're coming back around to just being reasonably priced. There we go. Let's get rid of all of this. Don't need it. This is really going to open things up. And there we go. Get all this dirt picked up. Remember, kids, always clean up after yourselves. Make sure there's nothing left in there. Cool. Okay. So, the next thing is where to put the doorway. And I'm thinking right in here. Whoops. Put you here and there. And that'll wind up being sort of the entryway into our workshop. So at some point in time, I'm going to have to move all of this here and probably move it into the actual, well, interior portion. Which won't be a problem because I do have this chain drive here that I can use as a mounting point. And this is mostly just here so that I can make some brass anyway. And if I need to make more, which I probably will, have this section here to do that. One of the big projects that I have planned is to actually go into the Nether and build the roadway necessary to get to the fortress. And actually, I could even take it a step further, and instead of building a roadway or walkway in the Nether, I could actually go ahead and just put a portal down near the fortress, figure out where that's going to be over land or in the overworld, and then build a roadway on this side of things in this dimension, leading to that other doorway, that other portal. And so at that point, I would have a way to more easily farm blazes, specifically for the purpose of filling up the blaze burners here. So I think that would probably be the better way of doing it. But let's go ahead and you need to be that. And 3. There we go. That way, I at least have some of the infrastructure in place for when I do get a chance to use this out. Yeah, that'll work. It actually looks kind of cool like that. All right, next step is clear out some of this sand, gravel. It's basically the same thing. And need to kind of figure out well, I'm going to have to figure out at one point where I want my house. Gravel. Gravel, don't need you. Need all that dirt. Let's put some cobblestone in there. Awesome. Because I'm eventually going to want to move stuff over to there, like a bed and whatnot. So what I should do is also I need this. Go. I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of this dirt as well. So much digging. And then I also want to figure out what I want to do for... Actually, you know what? Let's put this in here for now, just to see how that's going to look. And, whoops. Not like that. One of the things that I've also been considering is how I want these walls to look. And specifically, I want it so that at least on one of them, there is some sort of opening so that there is a guard post on the inside of the wall so that you can actually look out into this, since this will be a main entryway. And you'll want to be able to watch as people are coming through it. So let's go ahead and put this in here, like so. Like so. There's always that one that's got to stand out. There we go. Do the same for the rest of this. And instead of doing what I have been doing, which is to double them up. Although that might not be a bad idea now that I'm thinking about it, at least for the bottom portion. I have more? I do. That's as far as that needs to go. Okay, so the bottom portion will be safe like that. And then this gives me some blocks along the middle that I can work with. That, like, you know, it's 2 block spaces, which is generally more than enough. Darn it. Ran out of stairs again. I'm going to have to make some more. Stack of stone. Give me stone bricks. Actually, no. Give me stone stairs. And then we sleep. Oh. Water. Good. Let's get these walls put in. Although that was a really good episode of Doctor Who. I think that was honestly the Weeping Angels were probably one of my favorite Doctor Who villains. They were just the right amount of unsettling and creepy. And then, like most villains, they kind of made them cheesy and silly. Kind of like what they did to the Borg. Let's see, there and there. Awesome. Kind of want to get a whole bunch of glowstone from the Nether. And put some of it in the middle area there. Put a couple of lamps or something. What do glowstone lamps need? They need a little bit of glowstone and okay. Resistance is useless. Another great movie, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Go. Now. I wanted it. I don't believe it is. It is not. But I also don't know yet. Oh yeah, I needed more deep slate. I need a ton more deep slate. And I have a plan on how to accomplish that. But it's going to require a lot of materials. Ow. And the reason why it's going to require a lot of materials is because of the fact that in order to do it, I need to make a mining machine. And I can do the mining machine itself. That part isn't the problem. The problem is all the deployers that I need after the fact. Because essentially what I have to do is create a wall of mining drills followed by a wall of deployers and then the rest of the mining machine itself. And basically you make it as a contraption that you put on a mining cart. And then what'll happen is the mining cart will go through and it will place down and then pick back up all of its mining rails as it drills out this chunk of dirt, terrain, and whatnot, collects all the resources as it does it, and it deploys a wall around itself. So that way it protects the rail cart from getting swamped, potentially by any lava or water or anything like that. And then on the back end, it will also go ahead and drill, pick back up the tunnel that it creates. I've made one before, and it was a huge pain in the ass to do it. But it was also incredibly effective. But it's one of those that I'm going to need more materials first before I start doing it. And I'm also going to figure out where I want it, because I could actually use it as more than just, your basic run-of-the-mill. I'm just collecting resources, but use it as a proper tunnel boring machine for the purposes of going someplace necessary with your tunnel. Okay, I'm liking this. Let's dig out this. Oh, that is about to break. Go. There it goes. Yep. And I've got just one more of these to do. Excellent. Now that's starting to look like something important and useful. Then I'll be able to go ahead and dig out the areas in the middle. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with them. Oh. Actually, I kind of do know what I want to do. I have to dig out a chunk of it though. So what I'm suddenly wanting to do is put a line of glass blocks that runs the entire length up and down that sits over top of a stone channel with water flowing down it that leads back here. Awesome. Need more of that anyway. So I need it for the paper. Need that. And then the channels would theoretically lead to out here, the ocean, if you will. That's just artifacting, and we'll keep some of that. Ooh. Yeah, so essentially it would be dig this all out, and I'm going to have to dig out the entire street anyway, entire lane, if you will. Then this next layer would get dug out, and that's where the water would be, with glass on top of it, so you'd get to see the glass, or you get to see the water through the glass leading out this direction. Yes. That will indeed be perfect. And again, I could even use like glowstone or glowstone lamps to put underneath of the water, so that way it's lit from underneath as well. So you would get an interesting sort of glowing effect through the water, through the glass, as it reaches up to this point. Also, at some point in time, I need to go through and start replacing all of these torches with actual lanterns. Which, in and of itself, isn't too bad, because a lantern is like, I think, 2 bits of that. Thank you. Yeah, well, Okay, it's a lot of iron. Never mind. It's a little bit more expensive than I thought, but that's okay. So, and that one there. That one. Yeah, I think I'm going to like the lanterns better. Yeah. That'll definitely work better. Okay. A little trick of making it daytime again. Oh, hello, bed. Awesome sauce. Eventually, I'm going to have to go hunting down some more Endermen at some point. That way I can get more of the Ender Pearls, and we can start looking for an End Portal at some point in time. We can go kill that stupid Ender Dragon. More wheat here, guys. There we go. Awesome. All right, next up. Do have some. Okay. Rid of all of that dirt. The stone. Put up here for now. And I'm gonna need probably some more shovels. So let's make a couple more of those. Also, where did I have? I did. Ooh, 2 iron bars worth of stuff. There. Charcoal on hand at the moment. Ooh, back to work. Because I'd like to get more of this wall knocked out of the way. So that I can start figuring out what the interior portion of the compound is going to look like. And what I plan to do is kind of build out and around so that I can kind of also figure out what this wall is going to look like. And I don't necessarily have to put the full wall up. I can even just put in a little bit of an outline. That'll help me kind of figure everything out from there. One of the things, though, is that I'm definitely going to be keeping our portal down here, as I like the look of it here, and then I want to go through and clean this up to make this walkway look a little bit nicer. I still want to keep it kind of a rounded feeling to it, so I will use like the stairs and whatnot to do that. I may, however, go ahead and dig this out a little bit, this area, and keep it recessed into the ground like a bowl, if you will. And then in the middle, I can maybe put some water. Because that's one of the things that I love doing, is featuring water as part of my builds. It really does, in a lot of cases, make them look more interesting and more dynamic. And especially if you have flowing water at certain points. It doesn't necessarily have to flow anywhere important. It doesn't have to do anything. But just some water features go a long way towards making it look more interesting. And eventually, I also need to figure out where I'm going to relocate the animal pen. or where I'm even going to have them. In fact, I could move them somewhere else entirely. No. Get rid of all this freaking stone. Excuse me, dirt. These crews can't tell the difference between stone and dirt. That might be your biggest problem right there. Ooh, do I have it? Three. Nope. Almost. Oh no! Another one bites the dust. There we go. It's these long ass projects where you wind up having to do just tons and tons of work with seemingly no immediate payoff. That's the biggest thing. Is it feels like it's not really going anywhere right away. Until it's like 4 hours later and you realize, oh wow, I did actually do some work. Oh, there we go. Hello, chicken. Tons of digging. Tons of just making all this stuff go away. And then using the dirt to backfill areas that aren't too grade. Yeah, Bob ram you. This is cleaned up. Now again, the question is how far back. I think I will utilize this. It's kind of our back wall here. So that way I have an idea of about how far back I want it to go. So that I'm not just continuing on forever. And the reason being, of course, there is a specific width that the wall is going to be. Now this front area is going to be a little bit thicker than the rest of the wall. Primarily because it's housing the entryway, but also because I want to put a couple of buildings on it. Like I want to put a lighthouse or, lighthouse on top of one of these. Partially for finding my way back, but also for the giggles. And then also, I need to think about putting like a house or something on here at some point. So it's one of those that, as I am deconstructing stuff, I'm also thinking about how I'm going to construct it. I don't have a in concrete kind of plan yet. Which reminds me, at some point, I also need to find a desert. Like a proper desert. As I need to get, what is it that I need for? Concrete powder is gravel, sand. Okay. So essentially what I need is a whole lot of concrete, or a whole lot of sand, a whole lot of gravel. Because I want to make concrete, and specifically I want red concrete. I think the red will look really good as a complementary, or yeah, as a complementary color for the all this gray plus the blues from the water. One of the other ways that I like to go as far as color theory would be to use blue, and actually blue and gold would work as well, or blue and yellow, because of the fact that the yellow along with the blue would help to complement the wheat that we have growing here as well as the water. So there's a couple of different ways that you can go with that as well. What I'll probably do is I'll make some red concrete, and then I'll make some yellow and blue concrete, and then we'll kind of see how it looks. Oh, excuse me. Oh, for the love of it. There we go. Just let me sleep already. We can get back to work. There we go. Awesome. And indeed it does. Still way too much work to do to stop playing it now. Plus, it's just like every other game we play. There we go. That one up there, but that'll be fine. I mean, when you really think about it, Minecraft, aside from its graphics, has pretty much everything that all of our other games do. It has sort of RPG elements, like traditional RPG, in terms of role playing, or playing this person who is stuck in this world. On top of that, you are playing a construction game by being able to build stuff in the world. All sorts of stuff. Doesn't matter what it is, you can build it. It's also an adventure game, because you are going out there and adventuring, and in some cases you're looking for loot. It's a logistics game because you have to worry about, or you can be a logistics game, I should say, because of worrying about resources for the purposes of constructing more loot. With mods, it gets even deeper into the weeds with logistics. So honestly, Minecraft is quite possibly the closest to an everything game that we can get outside of like legitimate space travel. Although there's even a mod for that. So yeah. And the world size is so big and so massive that you don't necessarily have to worry about, oh, the map is too small, I've already discovered everything. So at the end of the day, aside from graphics alone, Minecraft is probably the closest to a perfect game anybody can get. Also, you have farming and animal husbandry. So it's kind of like a farming simulator. So yeah. I did not need more cobblestone. I needed more cobblestone shovels. So, at the end of the day, Notch really knew what he was doing when he made Minecraft. That is... It's kind of frightening to think of just everything. There you go. Like it is it's incredible to think that this game has so many different ways to play it, so many different uses. And all it is a world full of 1 meter by 1 meter cubes. With blocky graphics. And for the most part, running in Java. When, of course, you're not playing the Windows version. There we go. Now I just have to get rid of all this. Hey, where'd my sunlight go? Clouds. I wonder. Let's see. Pack settings. Sphere. Clouds. That's not where you're supposed to be. You know what? I wonder if I can just shut those off. Atmospherics, clouds, all fly. There we go. No. I shut you off. What are you guys laughing at? Okay. Let's see what else we got. So obviously the planar clouds weren't in. Volumetric clouds? Ah, okay. Mount. Ooh, that's, yeah. That's down. Wait. Maybe bigger number good? Density down. Thickness down. Apply. We'll see if that's a little bit better. Because I'm kind of tired of my light getting constantly obstructed by clouds. I want to see what I'm working on. I don't want to see clouds. And there's our endpoint. Well, pseudo endpoint. I still need to lay out the walls so that I know. And they're back. God bless it. There. Okay. So it looks like right here is where our actual endpoint is going to be. Awesome. I was close. Fortunately, it wasn't like it's 2 or 3 in, so. That's true. Probably pretty easily do that too. Actually, I know I can. essentially what I can do is I can use the drills, make a platform of drills. All right, Brockstar, have a good one, buddy. But I can make a platform of drills that will actually push down into the ground and make a giant hole as it drills through. I believe I can use... No, not that. Not rope. Boo. There you go. Okay. Looking at awesome. Okay. So that's what I was looking at. Essentially, I can use a pulley along with some sort of platform of drills. And it drills down into the ground and collects all the resources as it does so, which is really useful. Go. So that would not only allow me to collect a whole bunch of resources, but it would also allow us to make our Sparta hole, which, yay. Sparta holes are a lot of fun to make anyway. Let's finish getting this stuff cleared up. Or also, yay! Actual coal. I'll have to come back and dig that out proper. Let's get... I should also figure out where I want a set of steps that will lead up to the top portion here. And not just... Let's see. Because I know I've got these steps here. And I will most likely put... Oh, I also need... I know what I need. Because I have some bamboo. Yeah, I'm going to need to do that. But because I've got some bamboo, I can go ahead and make some scaffolding. And I'm going to need the scaffolding so that I can get up top and put in some of those stairs, the inverted stairs. I'm going to need more brass. It's not nighttime enough. Zing. Now it is. Oh, I need a snack. I'm going to go grab a snack real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. I have been properly snacked. And I have the cat with me. Coming over here? Come on. All right, don't. I don't care. All right, back to work. All right, so a couple of things that I need in the workshop. And this is where the create stuff starts getting interesting. So create is going to need some contraptions. Oh, well, hello there. How are you? You coming over here? Come on. All right, I don't care. One of which is where are they at? The mechanical crafter. This thing is actually really cool. Essentially, what you do is you set up this, as it mentions, an array of these things. And you can set the direction that they move in so that you can create. There you go. It creates an object. You put in the materials, and then it makes whatever that object is. Get over here. I'm gonna mess up my shirt. Mess it up properly. Yeah, I got you. And what's cool is you can automate the entire process. Yeah, that's going. Like the Create is probably one of the best thought out mod packs that I've ever played. Yeah, that's the spot, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So happy right now. We're getting loved on. Okay. So that's one of the things that I need to set up at some point is mechanical crafters. I also need the mechanical crafters so I can make crushing wheels. And I want crushing wheels so that way I can start crushing down certain items. Yeah. And it'll take raw ores and turn them into crushed ore. It's so beautiful. I can watch that all day long. But essentially what that does is it allows me to more conveniently automate the entire smelting process. Because then, once I have that, I can then utilize, what is it? Where are they? The fans. I can make, I know they exist. I've used them before. Mechanical roller. What does the mechanical roller do? Oh. Oh, really? I see. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. I didn't know that they had added those. Sorry, I'm just sitting here playing with my pussy right now. Giving her some attention because she needs it. Gotta pay the cat tax. Always gotta pay the cat tax. Yeah. You could sit here and get loved on for hours, couldn't you? Yes, you could. You'd be totally happy with it, too. I know they say that you can overstimulate cats, but I've never been able to do it with these. I could love on them for hours and they'd still be happy about it. Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So, what I need. Oh, that's right. I was looking at fans. Encased fan. Here we go. So, this is what one of the things that I need as part of that process. In fact, this is the cool part about fans coming up is that I can use them to smelt stuff. Yes, and it's super useful for that. And so essentially what I would want to do is actually set up essentially what I would do is I would set up a conveyor system like this. So that I could process a bunch of stuff that I'm mining underground, move it up above ground, and then have it get processed into what I need, and then sort it out. That's going to be a hell of a long-term project, the setting up not only the sorting and all that, but also the processing. That is absolutely the direction that I want to go in. Okay. Oh. Let's also fix those. Get these evened out, because that'll bug me that they're not. And then start cutting this back. Now, one of the other things that I need to start looking at is generating more power. The workshop alone is going to need a huge amount. No. Fortunately, there are ways to do that. There is, let's see, here we go. Windmill sails. Okay, come on. Oh, I didn't know that. There you go. Gotcha. More chili though. Okay. So what I need to do is, that's part of the reason why I wanted sheep before I wanted any other animal on the farm, is because I need a lot of wool for those. I think it's wool. If not, it could be paper, and I still have paper being made, sort of. Lay down. Yes. Lay down. Get comfortable. Actually, yeah. Get up. Get up. There you go. What is the temperature? Special weather statement. Why do I have a special weather statement? Ow. Okay. So, what I want to do is figure out where some steps are going to go. Wall. Do I? Kind of just all over the place today. That dirt. Thank you. All right. Let's back this up a little bit, because I'm getting kind of all over the place again. Let's finish digging this out. Hey, now I have a window. I want to finish digging this out specifically so that I can start utilizing this area for stuff. I don't know what yet, but stuff. This is going to be my workshop area. So I just need this to be kind of emptied out. Okay. That. There we go. Knock this all out. This way I will be able to run the machines down here, no problem. Oh, look at all of that sun. That beautiful sun. Yeah, that feels better. Not all those damn clouds everywhere. Feels a little bit more like normal Minecraft, which eyes appreciates. Clear out a bunch of this. And we'll get rid of the door. Kind of tempted to just leave the door there by itself. Like, why is there just a door here? Why not? Door with a torch behind it. There we go. I know, exactly. Where would you put the door then? Put you there. Okay, need to clean out this. God, I hate gravel. Hate sand as well, but... No, another one bites the dust. Yeah. And then... push this kind of back and around. I will have a lot of space. For stuff, which means I'll be able to move a lot of things. Okay. Where'd that cloud come from? Don't need the gravel in there. Is that the height as well? Yes, that was. Okay. I might make this section a little bit taller while I'm at it. Just kind of raise it up a little bit so that way... Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's look at this real quick. Because the wall here, I'm going to run all the way down, which is God, the amount of digging that's going to require. But I run the wall all the way down. Random ass sand block. And run. So what I'm thinking is I've got a couple of options here. First of all, I fill all of this area in with dirt and extend the base out back here and turn this area into part of the town, or actually into the town. Houses and shops and stuff like that. Probably not a bad idea because that gives me a lot more stuff to work with. The other possibility, and probably the more sane possibility, is instead of filling it all in with dirt, like I should, is I actually just bring the wall out to a certain point over here. I'm not certain. Because sanity has never been my strongest suit, if I'm being perfectly honest. And I kind of like the idea of building this up a little bit taller. Probably going one more layer with it. What, the sand block? No, that's from an Enderman. An Enderman put that there. Yeah, they do that sometimes. I know, right? Might even be one of the Endermen that I wound up killing. because I've killed a couple so far. Which honestly, killing Enderman is not nearly as difficult as some people would think it is. The trick to killing an Enderman is make yourself a little hole like this, get your sword out, and then stare at them to trigger them, and then just run into the back of your hole. The hole just needs to be 2 deep and 2 tall, and 1 wide. You stand back here, and then you swing, and you kill them, because they can't get to you. Under a tree works too. Don't need that with that. Oh, I actually have quite a bit of zinc in there. Ooh. More stone. Awesome. Alright, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Sleep. Alright, be right back. There we go. Okay, back to work. I kind of like this open look to it too. do that. Right now, let's put a couple of torches here. And open this up some more. Not yet sure about the aesthetic that I want for the interior of the workshop. I'm going to follow up with more stone and that sort of nonsense. Or if I'm going to do something a little bit different. Drop some more torches on the floor. Whoops. But looking at this, kind of like the idea of this. Let's go here. That like that. Yes, actually, I kind of like the idea of this being the entryway to get down to the Nether portal. Yeah. I can work with that. And then I was going to make that a depression, but now I'm thinking I bring the wall out a couple extra and then terminate it. Like that. And should be able to. There. Yes, that'll work. I like that. Don't know how I'm going to do the ceiling of it yet, but I like this. Yes. Although I'm not sure that there is a trap door that'll match the color that I want. Because the closest is going to be the iron trap door. Now, if there was a stone trap door, that would be fine. I could work with that. There's just nothing of that color variation that would work effectively. Because I'd want it to be the same sort of gray color as this. That's why I really wish that they had vertical slabs. I would be so happy with vertical slabs. In fact, I'm surprised they don't. Let's take a look real quick. Let's see. Discover mods. Purple. Hell. All right, they actually do have a mod with vertical slabs. So what we're gonna do real quick, save and quit game. We're gonna go ahead and get that mod. Edit. New mod, absolutely. Mods. Download mods. Vertical. Select, view, and confirm. No, I think that's a little bit too much. I think that's one of those where it's just because then you spend so much time chiseling and bidding that it's just gets a little bit too much. Like I've used it before, but I never really fully utilized it before. There we go. All right, so now, of course, it takes a second for all the shaders to load up and everything. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Exquisite. I know, right? Like, I have a whole lot of respect to people who do that sort of thing. I, however, am not one of them. Let's get rid of that, and let's see how this is going to look here. Oh, whoops. Although that's kind of useful. Okay, so we can take out that, and then I can do a set of these. Oh, it looks like I already had some. Stupid crews. Yeah, that kind of works. So, and I'd like mods that are like that. Either they are incredibly useful because of the fact that they give you a lot to do in the pack itself, like create, and they are enough of an overall, excuse me, enough of an overall change to make it worthwhile. Or they're a simple mod that they don't radically alter the fabric of the game, but they change it just enough. They give you an additional option that almost feels like it should have been in Minecraft to begin with. Yeah, that is perfect. That is absolutely what I was looking for. Then I can put a couple there. Excellent. That is perfect. Now, let's see if I want to put them here and here. Now, this one needs to stay like that. What about? Heard it. Where you at? You are underground. Where underground though? Oh, you must be under here. Yes, you are. No, come back. I want to stare at you. Thank you. His sacrifice will be duly noted. Where did I put the other pearl? Here it is. No, it's not. That's the slime balls. I know I have another one. I know I do. There it is. I'm also going to hold on to that grass block in case I ever need one. Okay, anyway, back to what I was doing. No, that's not doing it either. I think I just need it to be like this. Unfortunately, I don't really have any other. So the reason why I'm playing that, first of all, that's my music. I made it. So screw you, buddy. But no, other than that, I don't really have anything else that won't trigger copyright or get muted by Twitch. And that's part of the problem, is that literally every other piece of music that's out there is either going to get muted by Twitch or is going to get copyright claimed by YouTube. But if I play my own music, then Twitch doesn't care and YouTube doesn't care. So it's one of those, it's frustrating. But I also need to actually make some new music so I can add it to my list. But trust me, I get it. After a while, listening to the same songs over and over again, it tends to like wear on you. No, actually, go ahead and do this. Actually, start kind of filling this in. There we go. Got it. we are. Because that's honestly, that's one of the things that I've wanted to do, is to get back into making music again. I have definitely missed it. The problem is that I just don't I don't have the money to afford making music. Because the programs that I used are steps. But the programs that I used were things like Techno EJ, Dance EJ, MTV Music Generator, that sort of thing, which are good. I mean, they got the job done, obviously. I think I have some actual stuff somewhere. I've looked at Cubase before. But the problem is that I don't have access to any like instrumental packs or anything like that. There's a free one that's supposed to be coming out, but it's a web-based one, so I don't know how well that's going to work. But there's a couple of other ones that I've looked at that are free. I just haven't messed with them, and I technically have a copy of Fruity Loops. Technically have a copy of Fruity Loops. I think everybody has one of those copies until they can finally afford to make one. Never even heard of that. Oh, Magix. Good question. Oh, it's a free trial. Although that looks like the one that I've seen in a lot of videos. I might have to take a look at that one. Oh, there we go. That is a lot of bricks. And I will take a stack of these. And we make you into stone brick stairs. Now, in some of these songs, it is repetitive simply because of the fact that it is like a slow version of the song and then a fast version of the song. And like I said, that looks like one that I have seen previously in some videos, because there are some DJs and producers that I have watched that it looks like they use some sort of software similar to that. I actually kind of like the way that the machine is just sort of built into the wall now. It actually almost looks cool. But one of the things that we used to do, we as in my dad and I, is I would sit down and I would make some music. I'd pound out a track real quick, and that would be sort of a rough draft. Or I would do like 2 minutes of what would essentially wind up becoming a 6-minute track. And then I would come down to this particular room, although it was vastly different. And we would get incredibly baked. And he'd put the MP3 up on Microsoft Music, what was it? Microsoft Media Player. And turn on the visualization. And we'd watch the visualization while passing our one hitter back and forth. And we'd listen to it. And we would know that I was on to something with the song, the track that I was making, if the visualizations were incredibly interesting to watch. If they were kind of bland or boring, then I would go back and rework those sections so that they were more interesting. And it was an interesting way and a cool way of making music by looking at the visualizer and not just the auditory portion of it. And I do kind of miss that. I know there is a way to do the tinted glass. There's the black stained glass, and then there is tinted glass, which requires amethyst and regular. I know where an amethyst cave is. Let's drop this stuff off because, like I said, I know where an amethyst cave is. Oh, I needed more smooth stone as well. I have to replace my door. Nice. It's raining. Now, this machinery is actually not going to be staying there. This is a temporary thing so that I can, at the very least, make grass. So, like I said, this isn't going to stay here. It will eventually get removed and moved to a more permanent location. However, do I have another? Need the pickaxe. Three. Okay. Let's go see if I can remember where that amethyst is. I believe it's in one of my caverns down here. Because I know I've seen it, and I know it shows up on my map. I heard you. Where you at? Where you is? It's probably... Yeah, it's in a section that I'm not currently connected to. I am A-okay with that. So if I remember correctly... Is it down this way? No, it's... Yes, it's the Java version. I have Bedrock Edition as well. I just don't like playing it. No. Oh, get through here. There we go. Must be down the other way. Yes, okay. That is that's legitimately the one thing that Bedrock does better. I will give it that much. But that is the only thing that it does better. Everything else, Java is just superior at. Although I will say, that's not 100% true. I will say that on a lower end machine, Bedrock Edition is a better Minecraft experience than Java. However, if you have a decently powered machine, good processor, good video card, good amount of RAM, that sort of thing, then the Java edition is better. But that would be like the only caveat. Yeah, definitely better optimized. Well, it's also because it's a completely different code base. Let's see. well light this up. And I have no coal. I haven't played that, so that's a new one for me. I'll have to look into that at some point. Okay, I know that there was some amethyst around here somewhere. Also, that lava waterfall looks amazing. Huh. Well, I've never played any of those types of mods. That would be a completely new one for me. There's a giant lake down there? Oh, nope. Hello, creeper. Let's get some daylight or some torchlight. I know there was one around here. Oh, hello, spider. And hello, zombie. Goodbye. Huh. I might have to look into that. Wow, you are persistent. You are now dead and persistent. So there's some dripstone here. There's actually a lot of dripstone here. Although I do need to find a dripstone cavern. Where was that? This is going to drive me up the wall. Conquest Reforged. All right, I'll take a look at that here in a second. And I know I had seen a cave. Because it was kind of up out of the way. A pain to get to. Not impossible, just a pain. I wonder if it is the other way. It looks like it might just be down this way after all. Down and around, maybe? Certainly not up here. Is it? It is kind of up here. Okay. Well, gotcha. Yeah, there's just some mods that I wind up not being able to play without. And it doesn't matter what game it is. Like, just some mods you have to play with. Actually, I need more light around there. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to what our regularly scheduled program was. First of all, I need more torches. Kind of hard to spelunk without torches. goes. Like I can kind of make it out, but and oh, probably sleepy time. Yes, it is sleepy time. Let's do that. Okay. I have some there. Awesome. Why do I have a whole bunch of copper? Actually, I know I have a whole bunch of copper with me. I don't think about it. Let's get you guys. Move you to the proper location. Shafts there, andesite casing, some gold. Zinc. Cool. Okay. So I was going to work this in here. Ooh, I know what I can do. Because there's some nearby. Oh, you went back through. Okay. There's the door, buddy. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Stay inside for all I care. Probably safer in there anyway. Good. Make sure I still have my golden helmet. But there was... I think it was around this way. Yeah, there it is. Oh, what's down here? Nothing. Awesome. Let's go ahead and grab some of this. I'll leave one. They can have a little bit of extra light. The other thing I wanted to look at is that some of these mushrooms have lights in them. Yeah. Nope, give me that. Nope, they don't cut down like regular mushrooms. Got it. We'll take some of the mushroom light with us. And our little... I can hear that ghast. I hate it when I can hear them, but I can't see them. That's the worst feeling. There you go, buddy. Now you're really safe. What I could do is just go ahead and unlock that back corner there for him. Let him out that way. Nope, he got himself stuck. I don't feel sorry for him. Alright, that is absolutely nothing. What am I doing? I want to do that. Yes. Because then I can take some food and we make redstone lamps. I'm gonna need more redstone. Shroom lights. Okay. And then for these guys, I want to put there. man, I'm going to need a lot of these. And then I'll also need to run some redstone behind them as well. Like, that's not going to be a problem. Or just redstone torches behind them. But it might not be a bad idea, and it might be kind of fun to run to basically, because they're spaced out, what I can do is I can put redstone repeaters between them. And then I can run a pulse, so that way it will run lights from like one end to the other in an on-off sort of thing. So essentially what'll happen is, I've got to remember how to do this. It's been a while since I've messed around with redstone. More specifically, it's been a while since I've actually made redstone anything. But if I remember how to do this right now, I probably need sticks. Let's take you. Sticks. Sticks. And sticks. Let's see. Aw. Kick ass. Yeah, from what I've heard, Monster Hunter Wilds not only is a really good game, but it's a little bit more casual friendly, at least getting into it, than the previous versions have been. So that actually sounds like a cool thing. Let's get more of those. Yeah, exactly. Which is never a bad thing. Anytime that you can bring more people into something is always going to be good. Because that just increases the likelihood that more people are going to enjoy it. That should work. So essentially what I'm thinking of here is, let's grab some dirt real quick so that it's easy to get rid of. I'm going to need a lot more stuff for this. Not quite. Although that would be funny. Doom runs on everything. Literally, Doom runs in anything. That's the scary part. Oh well. I will just punch the dirt out of the way. And nope, I need a shovel. I've got too much dirt to get rid of. Pretty much. That'll work. Yeah, actually, I think that might be the next class that I start playing in Diablo 3. I'm enjoying my Necro, but it's been a while since I've played a monk. Figured that ought to be kind of fun. Oops. That is stone. Stone cannot be shoveled. One does not simply shovel stone. But actually, in general, I've just been having fun playing Diablo 3 again. If I'm being honest, it's been great to get back into it. I know a lot of people absolutely are loving Path of Exile 2, and it is a good game. Don't get me wrong. Path of Exile 1 is also a really good game. But for me, there is something incredibly cathartic about Diablo 3. I might do is actually run. Yeah, we'll run it like. No. Because I want each of the lights to get it. Because I'm going to need more repeaters than that. Let's go make it anti-dark. Make some more repeaters. All right. Repeaters again. Need more of these. Not that many. Nice. I don't remember what my build was. I don't quite recall. I do know though that I was having fun with it, especially my my mercenary. My sorceress was kind of annoying. Everybody was swearing how awesome sorceresses are, and to be fair, she is pretty awesome. But the build I had and the gear I had were just obnoxious. I really was not having much fun. She was made of so much paper that it really was just like not even the fun paper armor that is actually useful, but just tissue paper that was wet. Nice. That should be good. Might have to go get more redstone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to go get more. Oh no. Yep. Okay. Not a problem. Either I have some more or do I have more? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, we'll just go get some more real quick. Fortunately, easy to get. Have steal some charcoal while we're at it, so that I can make more torches. Yeah, I think one of the problems that I've had with playing Path of Exile 2 is that I don't wind up making my own build. I wind up using a build guide, and most of those guides are constructed around particular set of equipment that whoever made the guide has. And so they don't always work the best. Let's go this way. This way will probably be easier to find some redstone. And because of the depth of skills that are available for Path of Exile 2, it is difficult to make. I would say it's difficult to make adequate or accurate build guides to fit nearly every style of gameplay that's out there, or enough styles of gameplay. Go. Nice. Well, that's no bueno. And that's a really good way of doing it too. That definitely gives you more of an opportunity to fix it and tailor it to what's going to work best for you. If I remember correctly, I know I've been this way because of all the torches, but there was stuff this way that was actually useful. And I remember what was it that was over here? Well, the zinc is going to be useful. Is that redstone? Yeah, that is. Okay. Actually, right now I have Path of Exile 2 uninstalled. I know it's a travesty. But I'm actually waiting for next month on the 4th when GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced comes out. Because I can take advantage of my video card, a new video card, and actually try and play it with some better graphics. Plus, I've been wanting to play Expanded and Enhanced since it was announced. And then Rockstar's like, oh yeah, but we're not bringing it over to PC because screw you guys. Ow, son of a bitch, who did that? That bastard, okay. It's see some more down there, but not worth it. Yeah, I heard that. Aren't you firing at me, bastard? Let's grab some more iron while we're at it. Where's this guy? Nowhere important. That's for certain. Well, hey there, buddy. Come on down. Thank you. See if we can find some more redstone. There's a whole bunch over there against a wall that I can't necessarily get to. creeper off to my left. There goes some up there. Ow! Son of a bitch. Come on back. You got hurt by your own arrow, dude. Dead end. Awesome. Looked like there was something down here. You know what would be like super scary to deal with? You know how there's the baby zombies. Ow! Bitch, you did it again. There needs to be baby creepers. Like that would just be terrifying. Idiot. Like, I would hate to have to deal with baby creepers. You sure? Oh, that son of a bitch fired him into me. You suck. Go away. All right. Yeah, baby creepers would be... I know, right? But, like, could you just imagine how terrifying that would be? Instead of a regular hiss, it's this tiny little adorable hiss. And then a tiny little... Oh, I'm getting tired of skellies. Also, there's a diamond over there. My God, I am getting so tired of skeletons at this point. Just be dead. You're already halfway there. Ooh, a lava lake. So we're getting closer to having more of this lit up and safer. Ooh. I heard the zombie. Whole gaggle of creepers down there too. Maybe I don't need to go that way so much. Okay, I was looking for redstone, and I know that there was some around here. There's also some iron here. Go. Let's grab this iron. Lord knows I could use it. What is that? Oh, just okay. Okay, I do. Wanted to make sure I had another pickaxe handy just in case. Alright, let's Let's see if I can get up here easily enough. Should be able to. Nice. That's what I wanted. Get all this delicious redstone. Perfect. What? Oh. Well, I don't need that bone. Get boned! Any other easy to get redstone around here? Some lapis. Some over here. Which I definitely want. Here we go. Right here. This looks like a huge complex too. This will be a good place to, at some point in time, maybe set up a small mining base of some sort. Like, I wonder... About 163 meters away from home. Because I'm thinking if I could set up even a small processing plant underneath of here, that wouldn't be bad for collection and processing of ores. Do I have more? Ow! Out there. You know what? Fine. You don't get to hit me no more. I will just run away. Which I'm alright with. I'm getting low on health anyway. And I'm not sure I have any food on me. There. There's a creeper up there, but he's above me. He needs to stay above me. Far away. Man, there was, okay, so what was it? Last night I was perusing YouTube, and YouTube actually had a W recommendation where it recommended this video of a group of Germans who were working on a server. I'm guessing it was a group of them. But they're working on a server that has a massive high-speed transport system. And I mean massive, kilometers of tunnels and bridges and all sorts of stuff. They've got stations out the wazoo, just absolute amazing work. And showing off all of the various aspects of the build, and things that are already in place, as well as things that are going to be updated over time. And they have an original version of the high-speed network, which was decent speed, utilizing ice and boats. But there is a newer version that allows them to double that speed. And they're going through and replacing large chunks of that system. I posted it up on the community Discord because it is absolutely amazing. That's But it was one of those, I saw that and I was like, ooh, if only I had more of my green stuff. I would absolutely do that. Okay. I need... Oh, I do have some apples. That's it, apples. And drop off. Actually, let's drop off the glowstone and the shroom lights. And I need 1 block of. Actually, no, I just need a redstone torch. Okay. So what I want to do is I will do might have to change that, but I don't need that right now. And there we go. So now I should be able to do torch. What are you? Oh, he's above me somewhere. Yeah, I see him. It looks like there's a couple of them. Okay, so it looks like what I need to do is, first of all, eat another apple. Second of all, I need to move all of this. Which is A-okay. The problem was that I didn't have the redstone directly sort of plugged into the lamps. So that's why I have to kind of reposition everything. Then we take this, and I want you at your longest positions. Nope. I did this wrong. That's okay. You need to go away. You need to go there. Actually, you need to go there. There we go. Damn it, he moved. It's too quick. Come on, get angry. Yeah, I'd make that face too if I were getting trolled. Get some. All right. Now that we're done messing with those guys, 3, 4. Hey, you got a shovel, idiot. Use your shovel. Now we just run some more of this down here. That should be enough. how that winds up looking. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, God, yes. Now, if I really want to get some way about it, what I can do is actually go ahead and move the circuitry underground here and then make it so that the whole thing is equidistant. And then I can just make it so that both run at the same time because I want to do this side as well. So when I go through and fill this in, which I don't have any of the blocks on me that I need to do that with, but when I go to fill it in, then you'll have this stream of lights going from one end to the other. Of course, the fun part is trying to figure out how to get it to go down and back. I suppose that would be an interesting. I wonder. Okay. So what I'm thinking is let's lay down a line of three. I think I need a couple more. Well, no, because what that's going to do is that's going to create a feedback loop. So I need a way. I need a way that I can. I'd probably need some sort of toggle. Need a switch of some sort. So that as it goes past, it would allow for the direction to switch. I'll have to look into that because that would be kind of cool to have it so that it bounces back and forth rather than just going one universal direction. But that is so, I love it. I love Redstone. And I love the fact that Redstone can do so many interesting, complicated things, like an actual processor, an APU or CPU or whatever. Like actually setting up a processor in Minecraft to play Minecraft is probably one of the best things ever invented. And whoever did that is a freaking genius. That is a ridiculous amount of A, work, and B, dedication. So I just need to do the same thing over here. Run this side. I also need more redstone lamps. Okay. Let's set out a couple of things. So I know I can set up okay. All right, perfect. Because what I'm thinking of is that I can set up a fan. Let's just drop this crap off. What I will do is I will set up a fan blowing across lava so that I can go ahead and have a depot sitting there. And what'll happen is that I will have a andesite funnel dropping ore off onto the depot. Then at the other end, I will have a filtered andesite funnel that is set to grab the ingots off of that depot into another construction. I think that's the way I'm going to have to do that. That should work. What do I need for a... It really doesn't like the F key immediately causes it to do something. Encased fan is propeller is insight alloy, and 4 iron sheets. Okay, so I need those. Give me the propeller. Then I need a shaft and an andesite case. Hey, what's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? Andesite casing and shaft. Cased fan, awesome. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Depot. Need all that crap on me. Arrows. Hey, free arrows. Drop off some of my dirt. Double deep slate. Ooh, awesome. Need that. Log? Yes. Okay. I need... Let's see. Well, and Minecraft is just a good game to play in general anyway. And it's one of those that you can play it for decent lengths of time because you're either going on an adventure to try and beat the end or you're like building cool stuff. So just one day isn't enough. But yes, every once in a while it's good to come back to it. All right, I need my wrench. Come here, wrench. Get this. So there we go. Ha 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 ha. That's fair. I know not everybody wants to play it a lot, but I think it's one of those that it kind of depends on the time of year as well. I've noticed more people tend to play it during certain time of the year. Like during the spring and summer, Minecraft tends to get played more. I have a smooth stone over here. And then during like the autumn, God, that is such a hard T. During the autumn and winter months, it doesn't necessarily get played as much. That is a lot of stone. Let's make it smooth stone. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. So what I want to do, I need to start making more charcoal so that I can make more torches. But I need drop off some of the stone. I don't need all of it on hand. And hold on to the andesite. Don't need that. Drop off one grass block. Okay. Ooh. What do I need? So I can go there. Grab my andesite. Grab iron nuggets. And then dark oak logs. Extra axe. Okay. What do I need for andesite funnels? That's create. Brass funnel is an electron tube. Brass. Okay, that's all it is. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea to have. Well, yes it is. It would not be a bad idea to have a brass funnel picking stuff up. Now that I'm thinking about it. Nope, I need more. So swap you out for this. And I need the sandpaper, which I already have one of these used. There we go. I do like the fact that you need sandpaper to make a smoother gem. Was it for electron tube, and then I just need iron plate, which they're not over there. They're over here. Oh, sweet. I can make a deployer now. Eventually. First, I already had a polished quartz. Okay. We have some brass, and I need dried kelp. I am also eventually gonna need to start making a kelp farm so that I can get more. Shaft. Should be. Don't need nether. Why do I have a block of nether wart? Oh, I know why. Because while I was digging in the nether, I was collecting a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what I need is an andesite, or excuse me, a brass funnel. And I need an andesite funnel. Doing all of this work for what will appear like very little payoff, but it'll pay off. There we go. Off brass and copper. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to put these guys away, and that, and this. That will allow me to do this. And now we have sped up our wheel here. I need to grab the shaft, no pun intended. Maybe a little bit of a pun. And I can put that there. Oh, belts. I need to make belts. Proper belts. Need a lot more kelp. There we go. Now I can take the encased fan. Look at that. I take some, not gravel, we'll use cobblestone because it'll be easy to get rid of later. Then I want the depot to be right there. Cobblestone there and there. Where did I put the rest of my... I don't see them. Oh, and I have a whole other insight funnel right there. Perfect. I didn't need to make the other ones. Urgh. I could have sworn that I had a couple more chests, but that's okay. What I do is I put one here, and does that work? I think it will. I'm so used to space engineers where it won't let you do silly stuff like this. Oh, no, that won't work. Okay. No, not what I wanted. That's give me that. Thank you. Okay. So what I want, there we go. So far so good. Minecraft has been doing pretty good for me. No major complaints yet. How's your day going? Is 'cause I want to put in gotta move you. Damn it. I think I've got this solved. Then I run that there. You're gonna make me move that, aren't you? Yes, you are. That's good. Glad to hear it. Gotta move that one as well. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I have to go one more over. There we go. Although, that's not quite going to do it either. Damn it. Oh, this is where it starts getting kind of annoying, but slightly complicated, but more annoying than anything else. I need inside alloy. Let me get a couple of shafts here. Go. Okay, I got this. Give. And do that. Awesome. Totally inconvenient and a huge pain in the ass. But there we go. So now I should be able to put, let's try, not that. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I need I have more quartz there. Not there. So help me, I will find it. That's right, I've got the wool over here. I need a piece of wool. Oh, I do have iron there. Cool. Oh, cool. I can make a nozzle too. I need a list filter. All right. Drop off some of this crap. Don't need. Okay, don't need you guys now. Or that. This. I need to make a toolbox though at some point because toolboxes are incredibly useful. But essentially what I'm trying to do is set this up so that I can just put the ore into one chest and have it start popping the ore out. And then as it smelts it into ingots, the ingots will then get picked up by this one in this chest. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I need buttons. I need stone buttons. And I need it to be daytime. There we go. And this sort of machine is actually incredibly useful because as we get further along and we start doing more automated mining and whatnot and resource collection, I will want to be able to process the ore in an efficient manner. And this is the way to do it. Did I put any stone in here? Just andesite. Have some more andesite. It also will be incredibly efficient. Oh, it's raining. That's why. Okay. It's just a weird thing when it starts raining. But it will be super efficient later on. Actually, it'll be super efficient in general for being able to make, to turn cobblestone into stone and then stone into smooth stone. So it will have its uses. What am I looking at? I don't know. So I need a gold. Zinc. Iron. You is our trial run. Oh, no. Not that. That. And... Yeah, sure. We'll pop it in that way. Okay. Now I should be able to put that filter there. And we'll try this with some stone. And there we go. Awesome. So now what I can do is I need to make pressure plates. This will make sense in a few. And I just so happen to have a single source block of lava just sitting over here doing nothing. The other thing that I should probably do, now that I'm thinking about it, is do I have... Because if I walk past here, this does blow me backwards. I should probably see about putting up some sort of glass block there. so that it doesn't try setting me on fire. Because the last thing I want to do is burn in front of my own smelter array. So let's... thought I heard a skeleton firing an arrow at me. I was like, what? It's about to go down. I have no more. I have planks. Oh, there goes the rest of the chests. Also, I would be able to use this to convert the netherrack into nether brick fairly efficiently. And would not need all this coal and whatnot, as it would allow me to start doing all of this for much cheaper. There we go. Set that there. We set that there. Test it with a zinc. And there we go. It works. So now all I have to do is toss in my raw materials. Come out one by one. And as it gets smelted, it then gets picked up. And I just sit here, fill up one chest, let the other one fill up. And that is the beginning of our workshop. And it is a beautiful thing. It's automated, safe, and eventually I'll be able to move it to a better location so that I can hide all the machinery and whatnot. But for right now, this is the start. And then I can always update the filter so that I can add like stone to it and whatnot. And just make sure that, as it continues to do its job, everybody will be happy. Let's take a look at how we're doing over here. This thing is still running the way that it's supposed to, so that's always good. Awesome. It'll be great when I get the other side put in and then fill in the wall. However, I think that is going to be it for today. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I actually got quite a lot accomplished, even though, again, it never feels like you're actually doing a whole lot until you take a moment and you step back, you're looking at the system and going, you know what? I actually did do something today. So there is that. Let's put that back. But one of the things that I want to do here is get a screenshot of this. One of the things that I'm trying to do now is that when I upload my VODs for the day, that I also make a thumbnail. I want to see if maybe that gets more views on YouTube. Trying to grow the channel, trying to grow the brand, that sort of thing. But I would say overall, pretty successful day. Yeah, managed to get quite a lot accomplished. Getting some automation started. Let's see how this looks up here. Yeah. We even got a new mod installed so that we can kind of make things look a little bit flashier, make them look a little bit better. But yeah, there we go. Looking all right. And then next week, we should be able to, now that we've got a little bit more automation going, we should be able to go ahead and start looking at not only increasing automation, but start looking at making some proper machinery so that resource gathering will not only be easier, more streamlined, but also in general just faster and more efficient. So that's really going to be the biggest thing. I also need to start looking at creating some sort of better power system, whether that's a windmill or I think there's a couple other ways that I can generate proportional power, but we'll wait and see. That is going to be for another. I know that there's like a generator of some sort. Oh wait, no, that's just the creative version of this. Now I remember. But anyway, eventually though, this is going to start leading us towards being able to build trains, get an entire train network going. That's going to be a lot of fun as we can start then separating or go out exploring. As you can see, there's lots of areas here. In fact, that's instead of standing up there, stand out here. But there are lots of interesting areas here that we haven't explored yet that we should be able to go visit. I'd like to find a larger desert specifically for the purposes of sand collection instead of ripping up all of the little beaches that we have here. I'd also like to set up an actual forest farm that's separated from our main base here and start stretching out some things. And then eventually finding an area large enough for a proper storage sorting system, I think is going to be incredibly important. But it's, one small project at a time until we start building up, getting bigger and bigger. Other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. We are going to be back bright and early next week, Monday morning. Tuesday, though, is going to be a little interesting because Tuesday is when the update for GTA 5 comes out, which is the expanded and enhanced. So we may take a day off for that, depending on when it drops and how long it takes to install. And then the rest of the next week will be the same Minecraft, that sort of thing. So other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these adventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful weekend. Stay out of trouble. And remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I will catch you guys next week.